Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Our group is Siren Group, which is the member name is Maizatu Syaira binti Muhaidin, Farah Naziha Wafi, Dia Nur Isalina, Ami and Bella. So today we will present about the sunscreen. Next, okay. So the introduction of the sunscreen. The sunscreen works to protect skin from UV rays by the sunlight through a combination of physical and chemical particles. The sunscreen will works to block and absorb the UV ray, act as sponge, absorbing into the skin where it converts sun rays into a less damaging from radiation. So the UV have two types, which is UVA rays and UVB rays. So UVA rays have a longer wavelength and can pass through cloud, rain, fog, and glass window. UVA rays penetrate the dermal layer of skin, which deeper than the epidermal layer, which also associated with damaging collagen, which causes wrinkle and aging. For UVB rays have a shorter wavelength and responsible for tanning, burning skin, and also it penetrates epidermis or outer layer of the skin. Next. Why sunscreen is important? Because the protection from skin cancer, protection against sunburn, aiding in anti-aging, avoiding PIH and melasma, reduce redness and inflammation, and also healthy skin overall. I will give to the next presenter.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. I am Naziha. So right now, I'm going to present about our awareness campaign, which is awareness on sunscreen usage. So basically, we choose this topic as our main campaign for our group. So there are basically two types of objective why we conduct this campaign. First is general objective and the second one is specific objective. So general objective for this campaign, this sunscreen awareness campaign, is to raise awareness towards sunscreen application in daily life. Either it is male or female, it is like a must for everyone to apply sunscreen in the daily life. And we have two specific objectives. First is to evaluate the attitude, knowledge and awareness of the MSU student towards sunscreen practices or the usage of the sunscreen. And the second specific objective is the importance of early exposure of sunscreen for the prevention of skin cancer during their old time. So basically, these two specific objectives is intercorrelate between each other, whereby here we want to evaluate their attitude and also knowledge how they accept this sunscreen usage practice, and also the important why it is like compulsory for us to use this sunscreen, or it is just like just some sort of our skincare range in our daily life. And the target audience for this campaign, this our sunscreen campaign, is for MSU students, MSU lecturers and MSU staff. Okay, next. Okay, before going further into our WBS and also our Gantt chart, I would like to just roughly describe about our role. So supervisor for this project is obviously Madam Norlita binti Mansur, and our project director is Maizatul Shahira. So the treasurer is Dian Nur Isalina Azira. So for the activity is me, Naziha Wafi, and the protocol, who is in charge for the protocol, is Nur Nabila. For the video editor, especially during the event itself, is Farah Nushahira. And the public relation is Amir Atif. So the one who is in charge for the public relation. So for the WBS, Okay. For the WBS, so start with the sunscreen awareness among MSU students, like lecturers and also staff. The recruit teams, basically there are like 5 recruit team, which is budget, promotion, participant, material preparation, and also the stakeholder. So for the budget, for the expert and also our beautician, we use like 200 ringgit. And for the booth decoration, for the banner we spend like 20 ringgit, and poster is like 15 ringgit. And the prices are 30 ringgit. And the sunscreen sample and also the small tube is around 50 ringgit. And for promotion, we include like the germ spawn poster and also social media. And for the participant, how we want to interact and engage with the participants is through WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and also we have like a online invitation card, a bit sort like a poster. And for the material preparation, we have fun section, which we include the quiz and also spin the wheel. And also we include the skin consultation by the beautician, which we will demonstrate the usage of the sunscreen and also like a talk. And for the stakeholder, we have invite the advertise, and then Charlotte Empire, She Beauty, and also beautician. Okay, next slide. So that's all is basically for our WBS. And for our Gantt chart, like it is like a proper planning before we start our project is the activities, like activities such as recruiting members, appointing a project manager, campaign planning, making word breakdown structure WBS, like just now I had presented, and structuring the Gantt chart is everything is done by September, in the month of September. And for the budget planning, product and site survey, stakeholders engagement and recruitment, report preparation for the poster booth, and all is done in the October. And for the expert invitation and launching of the campaign is within the November month. So unluckily, due to unforeseen circumstances, our campaign will be conducted next year, February 2023. So that's all. Next.
Okay, so this is the evidence of me approaching some expertise and beauty expert. The first one, I try to approach Dr. Faizal, which is a general doctor from Hospital Sungai Serdang, but he cannot contribute or collab with us because due to his schedule pack. And also next is one of the founder skincare, which is Shafika Aina, that own and a founder of Aina Beauty. She also didn't have feedback to us. And also the next is Vivi Yusof, also a founder skincare. These three I've been approaching like about waiting for a week, but still have two of them doesn't have any feedback, but one of them have feedback, but only because of the schedule pack, which is he have to involve in emergency hospital, so he cannot involve to our project. So next. Okay, so this one is Mirahu, is one of the influencer, which she was a 27 years old female that have experience of beautician and also a content creator for a beauty, skincare, and also for a fashion. So she experienced and have contribute and involved in CTDK Holdings, which is owned by Siti Nurhaliza, one of the famous singer in Malaysia. She positioned in marketing executive, brand and marketing group, and also video content creator for the skincare product and a host for the some of the conference, include conference for beautician and fashion. So she approved to our to involve in our project, which might might be dated set on February, and also involves to give a talk, which is face to face or maybe Zoom, depends on the available of her schedule. And also she will involve for Q&A during our booth that will that will that will
That will be conducted.
that will be conducted on February. So I will give to the next presenter.
Okay, so to promote the campaign of our awareness, we will promote through survey, social media such as Facebook, TikTok, and Twitter, and there's also through posters. So the surveys will be sent out to public, students around MSU, and staff of MSU to encourage them to frequently use sunscreen so that their skin is protected from getting skin cancer and have a healthy skin instead. So the survey will have a demographic section, practice on sunscreen usage, and attitude on sunscreen use. So we have discussed and decided next. So we have discussed and decided on making two posters. First poster is to invite the public to join and to come to our booth, which will be held during the PEC Carnival, and the other poster on sunscreen day, such as what is sunscreen, the importance of using sunscreen, basic steps on using them, and who is at risk for skin cancer if they never used sunscreen before. So that's all for the promoting section. So I'll pass to the next presenter.
So for the preparation of the booth, we choose a beach view as our theme for the booth. It is because it is very important to apply sunscreen when visiting the beach due to exposure to sunlight. So we will also attract more people to come to our booth if the booth is attractive by applying bright color to the booth. They will be light blue with orange to yellow color around the booth. We will also prepare a banner in order to notify people about what we are doing in our booth, and we will decorate something like balloon, and also we will be preparing for tablet or iPad or laptop to make our booth more interesting. There will be LED light around the booth to make it shine like sunlight, and the music also will be playing in the booth because audio and visual it can lure more people into exhibit booth. There are also a video that will be played to promote our business or sunscreen awareness. And just like Farah said, there will be a poster and flyer to promote towards for the MSU students. And also the slogan for our booth will be displayed bigger and wider to notify people about the sunscreen awareness. There also will be furniture like chair and table that will be arranged neatly to make the booth look outstanding than others. That's all. I'll pass to the next presenter.
So right now I would like to explain about
Bila, stop.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so as for preparations of the event, we buy 7 bottles of sunscreen from Korean brand 3W Clinic, which is intensive UV sunblock cream. So why we choose this sunscreen among other brand? It is because this soft type cream sunblock is very easy to use and also suitable for everyone and all genders with all skin types, and it can spread evenly all over the face and the body. So this sunscreen will give a smooth finishing which makes it ideal as a makeup base for women, and it contains moisturizing component which can provide hydration to the face which can keeping it moist. Then this sunscreen has a lot of good ingredients which is needed by the skin. It contains allobarbadensis leaf juice, which has wounds healing properties, and it can serve as anti-inflammatory and also protect the skin from UV damage. Allantoin, which can help heal the skin and stimulate growth of the tissue. Red ginseng extract, which has antioxidant properties that can protect skin from free radicals and other environmental aggressors that could trigger formation of fine lines, wrinkles, and even skin cancer. White mulberry root extract that has an antioxidant properties which can help to fade the loom of discolorations and also uneven skin tone. Betaine for moisturizing and also arbutin for brightening effect. So the sunscreen has a hint of yellow color which can help to brighten up the skin. It also has a common body lotion scent with less thick and less creamy and can fully absorb into the skin. Even sensitive skin also can use this type of sunscreen. And as a result, we believe that this type of sunscreen is a good sunscreen product that has anti-aging, antioxidizing, moisturizing, soothing, energizing, and brightening pigmentation effects. Besides, it has a low price product with a very good ingredients. Then we also had prepared 100 small tubes for repackaging of the sunscreen and give it to the audience for free. That's all. Thank you.
So I will continue. I will talk about during the event, which is during the booth. First of all, we will be doing introduction or briefly introduction about the power of sunscreen, the main objective of our event or our booth. For example, we can tell them about the definition of the sunscreen, what is the element that consists inside of the sunscreen, and then we can say about the importance of sunscreen to them for healthy and not only for beauty, especially for the healthy of skin. Next is the type of sunscreen. Most of people don't know that the sunscreen also have a different type and different SPH, people call it, or different power that have a different like protection to different type of skin or in situation, especially in a really hot day. And next is we will talk about how to properly use the sunscreen. For example, when you want to go outside or do an outdoor activity, maybe just use 30 minutes or not directly go outside, not directly use the sunscreen when you want to go outside. Make sure you have a gap time so that the sunscreen will go inside of your skin and can do their job properly to protect your skin. And then next is the effect of not applying sunscreen. Sunscreen nowadays is so important because of the global warming and the UV is not really protected in the ozone. And then nowadays, for example, the really bad situation or effect that will cause people that not use
sunscreen, for example, like skin cancer. This is a so dangerous situation, and we can see some picture of skin cancer that maybe will be cut off when it's getting really worse, and then cut off or amputation. And then we can tell them when we can apply sunscreen, like I said just before. This is just a briefly. And then next, there will be a talk from the expert, like our team member talked just now, said just now about the biodata, and just to name a few. We've been choose the expert, which is Asfa Ashmira Azizan. Maybe when she available, we will do it face to face during the booth or maybe online. Next year we will see, and then during this expert the expert will explain more detail about what is the sunscreen, the importance of sunscreen, and then they can talk directly to the people or this MSU student, and we'll be having a question and answer season, which is they can straight away answer to the expert and get a good answer from them, that because of the expert know more than we, and then the student will can gain more knowledge and more understanding from the expert. And after that, we have a spinning quizzes, or we call it a spin the wheel. This is the fun learning tools that we asking the questions by spinning and make it more enjoyable and fun to the MSc student that will participate in this booth. So there's not boring, just listen to people and talk. We can play some fun game. And then, of course, the question will be about the topic that we just explained from the expert, or the quiz or the survey that we just got from our survey, and they can answer it easily. And after that, if they can answer it correctly, we give some sweet or some small appreciation to them if they can answer the question. So the booth will be more fun. And then after that, we can make an activity during the booth, which is check the skin type, asking them which skin type that they have. For example, we can check our skin type by sleeping without any element of or skincare, and then wake up. We can check the locations of the oil inside of our face, at the surface of our face, and we can see if we oily or normal skin. And then on that situation, we can use an paper oil or oil control film to see if their skin is oily. And then we also give a sample of sunscreen, just a mini sample. This is really good for them, and then to all the participants to give. And we've been choose the sunscreen that is suitable for all the skin types. So no problem with this, because of all the skin type, dry skin or the oily skin, all the normal skin can use this small sample. Even though it's small, we can use maybe 1 day or 2 days or 3 days for them to protect and to spare the awareness and the specialty of the importance of you wearing sunscreen. And then that's all for the booth event.
So basically, like the previous presenter, right? Like Amir, Dian, and also Bella, they are basically presenting about the pseudo moment during the booth. Since we haven't yet start the event, since it will be conducted in February 2023. So basically, overall, that's what we have prepared so far. Bella, can you share this slide? Yeah. Yeah, so like to wrap up everything, like we have prepared like a survey before we conduct the event, like survey whether they are interested or not. And also we have like prepared some sort of poster slide, the poster slide. Okay, Bella? Show the poster slide. So here we can see that we have prepared like 2 slides. One is invitation poster to invite MSUrian to come to our booth, and the second slide is just like an information poster just to raise like awareness, basically the definition of the sunscreen, what is the sunscreen, why it is important for us to apply sunscreen, and the way we can use this sunscreen effectively. So basically, our planning, I would say that it was a successful, just that we need to wait for the real event, the real upcoming event. And for the objective slide, please, Stella. Okay, so for the objectives, to raise awareness towards sunscreen application, and also to evaluate their attitude, knowledge, and so on. I will say that our objective was achieved since we got a few response, a lot of response through the poster posting, and also there are a lot of our friends who are interested to join the booth and also to gain knowledge from this event. So that's all from our group, and I would say that it wasn't an memorable, unforgettable memories. So that's all from our group. Thank you.